Well, just thought I'd bring you back in again. I was just in the process of putting this board back, and I thought, well, the big power transistor, sorry, the big high wattage resistor is a bit close to the capacitor, so I just wiggle it, and it's actually a dry joint. Look at that. Can't believe that. Just as well I've spotted that. That might have come and got me in a minute else. Look at that. Hopefully you can see that. There we are. Dry joint. Great, more soldering. It's actually lifted right off the board, so that's worrying. I say it does get a lot of heat, that one, so I'm going to whip it out, test it, make sure it's still showing the right resistance first. So bear with me, I'll get that done. Just thought I'd show you what I was up to. Okay, just got the circuit diagram out. R1000, 2 watt, 15 ohm. Well, I've just measured it. Stick that on for you. Hopefully you can if I put it in the shot you could see it. There we go. So let's just go across that. $15 ohm. Good enough. So just got to solder that one back in. So I'll get that done in a minute, and then once again I'll put the board back in. Okay, I was getting carried away there thinking I'd nearly done this, but not yet, because what I did point out earlier was that some of this wiring, that's pretty rough. I mean, that actually looks like a bit of heat shrink tube there, so that can stay. This is obviously just a bit of earth sleeving, so that's got to be done. Other than that, that harness is okay, they're okay. We got some more over here. Now that, we've got two with bloody old earth sleeving on it. There's a lot of burning on the wires, but no bare wires showing that I can see, apart from obviously on these joints here. So, and that one has got another bit of wire sticking out of it or something there. I'm not sure what's going on there, so I'm going to need to do that one. Be careful with that because it's going to make it a bit tight. It's already tight, as someone's already cut a bit off of it. Yeah, not sure what's going on there. So yeah, a bit more work for me, but I think we're getting there now. So I'm going to fire up the soldering iron once again. I got some heat shrink tube in there which I'm going to use. Plenty of this 1.6mm bore. That should shrink down quite nicely on top of there. If it doesn't, I've got some more, but that should do the job. So join me in a second and I'll show you what I'm up to. Right, so as you can see, I've got my third hand tool there. I've cut back the wire and soldered it. And I've also slipped a bit of heat shrink over the top, so that'll just slide over there. I'll get my wire gun. There we go, job done. I'm sure you'll agree that's a bit better than what was on there before. So that's that one done. Just going to move over to this lot now. So you get the idea, so I won't bother videoing it all, but yeah, I've got another 3 to do on this side now. Right, that's those done. I've done both lots now. So there's two on there. I've left the yellow one because that wire's really tight. That sleeving's pretty good on there, and the yellow one on there is pretty good as well. So just 3 wires to reconnect there, I think, as far as I can see. So I'm preparing to stick the board back in now. What I need to do first of all though is to give it a good clean to get rid of all the flux, so I'm going to do that first. Okay, well that's the board cleaned now. I've gone over and given that flux remover, then isopropyl, and then I've cleaned it off with air duster, which is what this light powdery stuff is. Nothing to worry about. So before I do finally put it back together, I'm just going to lubricate some of these switches that I can get at. There's one down there that I don't think I can actually get anything into. That one, it's pretty sealed up. I'm going to have a look at that through the magnifier in a minute. But yeah, there's 2 potentiometers here. I'm not sure what they do off the top of my head without looking at the front of the case. But I'll put some switch cleaner in there. Also in this attenuator switch at the back, I'll put some switch cleaner in that. So the only thing I can't get any switch cleaner in, I don't think, is this rotary switch on the front here. So we'll see. We will try though, you never know. So first one's the attenuator switch. Let's get some in there, definitely. Make sure I'm on low. Let's give that a few goes. Like this one, it looks like we've got a little gap in here, so we can give it a little squirt. Don't want to flood these. Easy to do it now while it's out of the chassis. Yeah, that feels fine. Let's just brush off any dust from in underneath here. Pretty murky. Right, let's get the spaghetti out of the way. Something's ended somewhere. Okay, I managed to get it back in. All it was this this bush that goes through the panel here. It's got like a flat on the bottom of it, so that's got to be turned and lined up with a case for it to go in. So that's what was stopping it. So I'm just going to catch the front nuts here a minute. Put on the right washers. Right. Just keep it in place while I tighten up the other screws. God, it's playing up today, this one. It does not want to go back together. Right. Right, that should hold it in place for a minute. So somewhere I've got a bag of screws for the case. There we are, for the ball even. Yeah, someone's messed with that as well. Great. Oh well, another job for a minute. Right, bear with me. Okay, it's all back together. I've sorted out the speaker leads. I've had to put some crimp connectors on there in the end because I've had to cut the wire back a fair bit. So as I say, that should be good to go. So at the moment I've got my variac and isolation transformer hooked up to this. Say when I tried it initially, it was on get that out of the way. It was on that 12-volt supply on my power supply there. But I've rebuilt the power supply in this one, so I'm going with that full power. Well, not full power. I'm going to bring it up gently. So let's pop the set on. This has got a 3 amp fuse in it. We've got the fuse in this one as well. So 0 volts at the moment. Let's get you down a little bit closer. Hopefully you can see both at the same time. A little bit further. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. So power is on. I'm not sure where all the other buttons are set, but I believe we're somewhere in the 40 meter band, I believe. Let's put them up then. So gently go up with the voltage. Nothing as yet. Got my long wire in the back of it. 100 volts. No lights or nothing yet. Can hear something. Hey! No display yet.
Mike, Germany 4, November, Foxtrot, Sierra, returning. Okay, I'm not sure whether you've got my call sign correct. Electric on the end on November, Foxtrot.
So let's pop it right up to 240 now. 600 milliamps current draw. Display's fine. Attenuator. Button switch.
Music, I'm afraid. If it's not coming over very well, I can play that.
So we're in a 40-metre amateur band now, so I've got it up on end because I haven't got the case back on yet. Let's try another band. Let's go up 14 meg amateur, well, 20-metre amateur band. Should hopefully be something on this. Upper sideband. Wow, that's a cracking signal there, that plus 20 dB.
Victor.
Lima Zulu, I think is Slovenia, something like that. I can't remember now.
Airport is 5-6. Alexandria City, my 38. Alexandria City, in Piedmont land. 200 kilometers south of French border. So, I'll copy me in your 38. Tango Alpha 3, America Hotel, Japan, IK 180 over.
Okay, well, I think we've established it's working. As I say, it's not got its own speaker. So yeah, everything appears to be working fine on it. I'm going to tighten up all these nuts here now. I can't get the front panel on quite yet because it needs gluing. I've super glued this top piece. I just need to reinforce it with some epoxy. Right, I've got a little bit of gluing to do. I've just popped this pit lug that had broken off back in with super glue. This one looks like it's been super glued before. Let's get you in a bit closer. Another job got to be done though. Yeah, so this one I've broken clean off. So I've super glued it back on temporarily. This one, someone's blobbed a bit of glue on that before. It looks like it's just about to come off. This one, this lug up here is split as well. So what I'm going to do now is just mix up a little bit of epoxy, 2-pot epoxy, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that on just to reinforce them all. Hopefully that'll stop them getting any worse or breaking off, but It's unfortunate you tighten the screws up too hard on these and they snap. Right, so I'm going to get that done in a minute.